morning, dear students. Welcome back to another session of science. Now, in today's session, as you all know that we are studying chapter number 2. The topics we have covered in chapter number 2 are, till now we have covered teeth, means what are teeth, what are the different sets of teeth. You all must be remembering that teeth have two sets, permanent teeth and temporary teeth. Now, the sets of teeth. Then comes the type of teeth. The types of teeth, there are different types of teeth, canines, incisors, molars and premolars. Now in today's session, we will be studying in detail about the parts of a tooth. Now we will study the structure of a tooth. What is there which is present inside the tooth? What it is made up of. So, the parts of a tooth, the tooth is divided into two major parts. The two main parts of the tooth are crown and root. The crown part, crown as you all know, it is a tiara. So the crown part is on the gums. It is visible to us. The white part of the tooth which is visible in our mouth is called as a crown. And the root part, the root is inside the gums. It is not visible. It is inside the gums and it is below the crown. Like the roots, it is inside the gums. Now the whole tooth is held at a place with the help of a gum. The gums hold the teeth in place as the roots are binded by the soil. The soil holds the roots of the plant so that the plant can stand upright properly. Similarly, the gums holds the teeth properly so that they remain at the place and strongly fixed to their place. Now, the tooth, the outer part of the tooth, which is the crown, which is visible, has the outer covering which is called as enamel. It is quite shiny. And this enamel is the hardest substance of our body. Now, below the enamel is dentine. Now, dentine is another hard part of the tooth. But inside the dentine, it is pulp. Pulp means a soft substance, a very soft part of the tooth. And this pulp contains nerves and blood vessels. Now, the pulp is a very soft part of the tooth. Dentine is hard, enamel is the hardest part of the body. It is the hardest substance of our body. So please remember this, children. What is enamel? It is the hardest substance of our body. Now children, we will be watching the video for a better understanding of the structure of tooth. What does the tooth look like? Let us look at the structure in detail. A tooth is basically made up of two parts, the crown and the root. The crown is what you see when you smile or open your mouth. It's the part that sits above your gum line. The root is the lower part of the tooth, which is fixed in the jaw, in the gum line. It makes up to 2/3 of the total length of the tooth. Remember, the only part which we ever see is the top white part of the tooth. Let us look at the structure of tooth in detail. A tooth is like an apple. An apple has an outer skin and an inner flesh to protect the seeds. A tooth also has an outer enamel and inner dentine to protect the pulp. The following tissues make up the tooth, starting from top to bottom. That is the enamel, which is the durable white covering. Enamel protects the tooth from wear and tear that happens due to chewing. Enamel is the hard outer layer. Did you know that enamel is the hardest substance in your body? The enamel coating is even harder than bone. However, bones can be repaired if broken, but enamel cannot. Enamel is very tough substance and it acts as a personal bodyguard of the tooth. It works as a barrier, protecting the inside parts of the tooth. Next is dentine. It supports the enamel on your teeth. It is a yellow bone-like material. It is softer than enamel and carries some of the nerve fibers that tells you when something is going wrong inside your tooth. It is the second protective layer covering the tooth. Next is pulp. It is the center of the tooth. It's the soft tissue that contains the blood supply and nerve endings. The pulp is where the tooth receives nourishment and transfers the signal to the brain. When you eat hot or cold food or soup, or if you get a cavity, that it's the pulp that hurts. The nerve endings that are present inside the pulp sends the messages to the brain inside what's happening exactly. When you eat ice cream, the nerve endings send the messages to the brain that it is too cold.